So hello everyone. So we're at the end of video algorithms. Only PYQs are left. We will do PYQs only. So after this algorithm. So if you love watching my videos, please do like, share with your friends who are preparing and who need them, and so please subscribe. Okay. So please, okay. So this and click the bell icon. So this is just a request. So please do subscribe to my channel so that it can reach more people. Okay, so before moving on to this algorithm, I'm not wasting any time, so I'm just telling you. So I just got a mail from, actually I tend to call people as friends or GATE aspirants, not as student. I am teacher. See, I am not even in college. I will be joining college next month only. But I am not now, so I don't tend to put myself like a teacher and all. So there is a gap, like teacher, I am student, so I like a friend. So I got a mail. So in this mail he called, said that he is studying, he has started preparation, but after 10 hours of preparation he is totally burned out. So this is very natural. Okay, so when you are just at the beginning of your GATE journey or any like CAT or anything, I'm just basically pointing out GATE here. So because I am a GATE aspirant, I have last 3 years have been GATE only, so I will just point out GATE. So when you are preparing, when you are new to the subjects, there are 10 subjects, then aptitude and everything is there. So when you are new to this, and when you are preparing like continuously for 10 hours daily, so it will be tiring. Okay, so it will be boring. How much you love computer science or anything, but it will be boring at the first time. So this I had so much pressure when I just bought the PYQ book. I will show you this book. When I just bought this book, I was so scared. So I think I remembered I finished C and DS. So I was literally scared that how I'm going to finish C and C. Only C programming had got like more almost 200 questions. So I was like, and I wasn't able to solve questions, and I was literally tensed, and yes, I was tired too. So this happens. So this is general thing, happens with everyone, I think. So the only way to think it like this is that the first point, that if you're getting burned out, you are getting tired after 10 hours every day, the main thing you should focus that you should take breaks. Okay, the first thing, take, what do I wrote here, take break. Yesterday I did not post any videos. Actually I was also tired after making videos and so much of work to do, so I just took a break yesterday. I didn't make videos. So take breaks like this. I will tell you. See, if you are preparing for 6 days a week, and on the seventh day, what you do is, don't put 10 hours, put like 4 hours effectively, and other like the 6 hours which you are left with, the 6 hours you take break. See, I cannot tell you to go watch a movie outside, hang out with your friends. This is not possible now. I hope you are not doing that. Movies, theater are not open, but going to cafes are not, like, I hope you are not doing that. So what you can do, you can take you can do some meditation exercise. Meditation you should do every day, I feel, because this will help you out mentally. So now what you can do, take break, like whatever it is your favorite, like watch games, football, cricket, whatever guys like. Girls also like, but I don't watch any of this. Cricket, football, or this movies, any movies are present, or series you should go for sitcom. Okay, because this will not be a continuous thing, and it will lighten your mood. So sitcom you should do. See, I will do another extensive video for taking breaks and all this, but just to give you an overview. So like this, take breaks, or if you are bibliophile, so read books, but don't make a habit. Okay, so like you have to my mother is a bibliophile, so I can understand how much like it's like a same like a binge watching. So I don't read books, so don't be like studying, reading books every day. That will be a problem. So like this, take breaks, and And another thing is that please don't get scared. Everyone is scared at the beginning. So when you are preparing, like when you are studying the subjects, that is also very tiring, and you will get scared that how much. See, one like think like that. See, if you are scared today, think it like that. I will overcome this. I will study my subjects. I will get through it, and next year. So this is end of June. Let's say July. So this is July 2021. You are preparing, and now you will take GATE in 2022. Okay, so now 1 year after, just a year after now, July 2022, you will be joining any premier institute, IITs, NITs, triple ITs. Okay, these are the all premier institutes. So think it like this, like after a year you will be here, like you will be, if you are like making videos or like this, even it's like you will be waiting for college to open. So like this, think like this. So after just a year, 1 year, you will be here waiting for college to open their session for you. Okay, so like this, think it like this, and you will feel so good. Okay, so I used to feel like that. So like this year, next year I will crack and I will go into a college. So like this you will think, and this will just boost your confidence, and you will feel better. Okay, so that's it for now. So I will make another video, I will tell you. So here it is about DAGs, shortest path in DAGs, so not to go on about this. So now let's see shortest paths in DAGs. So DAGs is basically directed acyclic graph. Okay, so this DAG will be used in compiler design also. There will be questions we will do there, basically a lot about DAGs. So actually I left when I was preparing, so fortunately no question came. I didn't leave this. Okay, I mean how to make a DAG. I used to get confused on test series, but actually I left, but later I did. So I will show you how it is done. For now, you can understand that directed acyclic graphs means that there will be no cycle. No cycle. Okay, so this is just the basic meaning. So there is a directed graph which is acyclic, no cycle it is containing. So now in order to put DAG in topological order, it will take order of V plus C. So topological order I have done in if you go, I hope you have watched those videos. If you haven't, so in C and DS playlist, go there, in this playlist go and watch topological sorting. Okay, so there I have discussed what is topological sorting and everything. So if I go on and again discuss here, this video will be longer, and whoever watched it, they will feel boring, and this will get boring and the video will get longer. So no need to do that, I have already done that. Go and watch here. So now I don't remember which video number or anything, so please go and watch there. So in order to put DAG in topological order, it is taking order of V plus C. Okay, so like BFS, it is taking order of V plus C. Now let's see here, this is a directed but acyclic graph. No cycle is present. You can just see and pause, and you can see there is no cycle present in this graph. So now let's say this is our source, S is our source, and everything firstly everything was infinite like previous only, and this is our 0. Okay, so this is first thing is, see, initialize single source like this. Number 2, take this point, number 2, initialize single source like this. So this will take order of like this we have done previously. So now this is done. So now from S, this is our source. So from source we have to check whichever outgoing edges are present. So from 0, this is S, so outgoing edge is 2. So 2 plus 0 is 2 is lesser than infinity. Obviously it is lesser than infinity, it is changed to 2. So now another edge is coming out of S, which is this. Okay, 0 plus 6 is 6, 6 is lesser than infinity, so 6 is present. Okay, so like this, 6 is changed, infinity is changed to 6. Okay, so now let's see this. So 2 is our next lower. Okay, so 2, so here you can say check how many outgoing edges are there from this. This is an outgoing edge, this is an outgoing edge, this is an outgoing edge. Okay, so if I take 2 plus 7, it will go on 9, which is greater than our 6 already, so don't take this. So now 2 plus 4, it will be 6. Okay, so now and 2 plus 2 will be 4. So my phone got tilted, sorry. So now here we are here. Okay, so now 2, 6, 6 and here. So now again let's check. Okay, so like this, here we were here, so 4, 2 plus 4 is 6 and 2 plus 2 is 4 here. Next is 2 is done. Now 4 is our list, but you can check 4 from 4 means W, there is no outgoing edge. I think it is recording, let me check. Yes, so 4 no outgoing edges there, so leave it like this, nothing can be done. So now next is 6. From this 6 means U there is an outgoing edge which is -1. So 6 minus 1 is 5 and 5 is lesser than 6, so this is coming down to as 5. Okay, so now this is done. So only one outgoing edge was there. So now here this is, I think, UV, this is V, not any like any take, this is V. So this V, from V the weight is the cost is here 5, and one outgoing edge is that 5 plus 1 is 6, which is greater than 4, don't take it. 5 plus minus 2 is 5 minus 2 is 3, so 3 is lesser than 4. Now 4 is changed to 3. Okay, so like this 3, and we have already seen no outgoing edge is there. And also an important thing to notice that we cannot reach R because there is no incoming edge towards R. So if R would have been source, things would have been different, but if we have taken source as S, so R we cannot reach, so R will always be an infinity. So now let's see the algorithm here. So DAG shortest path, G is our graph, W is our weighted matrix, S is single source, not single means source. Okay, so we have already seen this. So topological sort the vertex of G, topologically sort the vertices of G. So this will take order of V plus E. So we have already seen how it is coming in our topological ordering in C and DS. So this will take topological ordering will take order of V plus C, and initially single source. So for all the initialization 0, infinity, infinity, this will go till order of V. Okay, so now for each vertex U taken in topological order, and which is for each vertex V belongs to G dot adjacent U, relax. See, this is relax is decrease key is called. Okay, so this is basically just decreasing the key, which like Dijkstra's algorithm. I hope you have watched Dijkstra's algorithm. Okay, so like this. So for all this it will take order of edges because it is going around edges. Okay, for each edge it is going, so this is order of edges. So now total time complexity is coming down to as order of V plus E. Means so whichever is the highest we will take this only. This is V plus E, this is only V, this is E. Okay, so this is, see, these all are independent, 1, 2, 3 are independent, don't like multiply everything, these are all are independent. So highest is order of V plus E, we will take that. So just take just take a note of it. If it's because I used to take note of it, I make your own notes. Okay, that is also a very important point. Make your own notes. See, we will get notes everywhere, like PDF notes everywhere, but still I will suggest you to make your own notes. This way you will be like, if you have made your own notes, you will be knowing that where we have written what. So like this. Okay, so we are end of greedy. I hope you have watched all the algorithms. I have like these algorithms are my favorite subject, and I have put a lot of effort in making these videos. I hope you have gone through all these algorithms, divide and conquer and greedy. We will do dynamic also. Before that, PYQs we will do. Okay, so now bye, and we will meet in PYQs video. and please go through the algorithms first, then only you can so don't just jump into questions. Plus please make your concepts crystal clear, then only go to questions will also clear your concept, but in best way to do is know the algorithms first, then you do PYQs. Okay, so if you are still watching my videos, please thank you for watching and please subscribe to my channel, just a request.